Hey everyone, Batel Skater here. Welcome back to my channel. Before I start this video, I really just want to tell you guys that I'm not here to bash or shit or tell you how to live your life. I'm here to help you understand what you're going through, and you can make that decision for yourself at home, whether you want to continue dealing with it or not, with the information that I will be providing you, whether it comes to mental health, physical health, sexual abuse, survivors, all of that craziness. Let's talk about it. And I also want to really thank everybody who's contributed in my last video and commented, which brings me to this video today talking about toxic parents. And the reason I wanted to talk about toxic parents was because of a specific comment that I received on my last video, which if you guys haven't watched, I'm going to link up right here. Finally going to talk about mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and how to overcome it on this channel. And again, you don't fully heal, but at the same time, you need to know who you are and know how strong you are and stop letting people walk all over you. Okay? And I think this is the best topic that we can really start off with is toxic parents, which is literally why we are the way we are. We're all wounded and broken and sore from every single thing that we basically were brought up to be since we were kids. Let's not forget that since the day and the moment you were born, it's either your mom or your dad or both your parents who were your caregivers, who were there for you. So you learned what you learned because of them. You are the way you are because of them, because that's the reality that you were brought in. So let me give you an example. If you were born in a jungle, seriously, like Tarzan, and you didn't have any parents, but you had a bunch of monkeys and animals surrounding you on a daily basis, you would not know what God is. You would not know what religion is. You would not know how old you are. You would not even know you're a human being because you're surrounded by animals, correct? And the human being will be raised like an animal. So with that being said, let me read you this comment that made me want to talk about this subject today. So thank you so much, SR, for your comment. I honestly felt really deep for you when I read this comment, and it really made me want to make this tutorial or video just for you and for many others out there. And again, I'm not bashing on parents, but I just really want you guys to realize what you're going through. Sometimes just because you have parents or they gave birth to you or they were around you or they fed you or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to try your whole life to make it up to them or be there for them or do the best for them or stay by their side or whatever the hell. So we're going to get to that in a second. So let me read you the comment that SR wrote. He wrote, "You know, Batel, I dealt with depression for more than 8 years after what I went through in middle and high school. I have bad trust issues and feel like I don't know how to open up anymore. I'm constantly irritable and constantly thinking people are trying to get under my skin. It fucking hurts. I hate it. I feel like it constantly bleeds into my relationships with both my parents, and even though I feel so much better about myself, I still have this crap to deal with. I can't even call my own father dad because he wasn't a good male figure in my life. Not that he was a bad father, but I've always felt alone. Oh geez, and like I've always had to learn everything on my own. My mother can't have a touching feeling conversation with me because she hasn't developed that level of introspectiveness. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm 22 and I've never been in love, probably because my way of loving people was somehow lost in all that mess. Anyways, thanks for sharing this video. I love you, Batel. Stay strong and stay safe. Thank you so much, SR. Now, this is huge. This is a huge topic over here to really talk about. First of all, I would like to say to you that you are 22 years old and things are going to get so much better for you in your life. Believe me when I tell you, I almost wanted to commit suicide when I was 22 years old. Actually, 22 years old was the last year that I ever thought of committing suicide because I was in such a bad state. And, you know, my life, I don't have parents at all. I don't really have anybody to look up to or whatever the fuck, so I was just like out of it. But In this case, I would like to start by saying that, and I'm not trying to be an asshole here or put you down or anything. I'm just being honest, and I really want you to hear what I'm saying rather than misjudging it. Just hear what I'm saying and understand it. You're 22 years old. Your parents never really gave you that affection or conversation or love. So you don't really know what love is yourself. And the reason I'm saying that you never really truly loved someone yet is because you don't truly love yourself yet. And I know that's like such a slap in the goddamn face. And it's so horrible because we want to believe that we love ourselves because we wake up in the morning and we brush our teeth and all this good stuff. But in the end of the day, if we're looking for validation from someone else to make us happy, then we're truly not fully happy with ourselves yet. And I hope that makes sense. And a lot of that, of course, comes from your parents because they don't really love. I'm not going to sit here and say they don't love you. I don't know your parents. But from what it seems like, and I'm going to just keep it 100% with you right now. Toxic parents. The reason I say that is because a lot of times, just because they had sex and they gave birth to you, it doesn't necessarily mean that they wanted a child or they were happy to be pregnant or they were even happy with the person that they chose to have a baby with. And I think that parents not knowing that and just living their life nonchalantly and just raising a kid and thinking, oh yeah, as long as he eats and sleeps in bed, we're good, you know? But they don't give them any emotional love. They don't teach them anything about life. They don't really try to be there for them. Of course, the kid's gonna grow up being depressed and alone because the parents are depressed and alone. So I want you to know that everything you're going through, and obviously I already know that you're going through everything you're going through because of your parents. I don't know your parents, but maybe they're narcissists. And narcissists are actual people who live on this planet who have no emotion. See, some people have emotion. They feel everybody. They feel everybody. Literally, I can feel you. I can cry for you. But some people, they care, but they don't cry. It's not like they don't have feelings. They just don't really care enough to care for you. And some people just don't have feelings at all. So they don't care for you, they don't care for themselves, and they don't care for anyone else. I don't know what you've been through in middle and high school. I have no idea. And I don't know if even talking about it with your mom or your dad is going to do any good. I'm being completely honest with you, because a lot of times when your parents don't really care now and when they didn't really care when you were born, equals they're never going to care. And I don't want to, again, be this asshole to tell you how to live your life or to leave your parents alone or to stop talking to them. I'm just telling you that me, you, your parents, and everybody else on this world is equal. We're all one. We're all human. So it doesn't matter if they're your mom or your dad. They're still human, and they have their own thoughts and whatever the hell is going on in their head that they have not established yet, that they haven't overcame. And not knowing it, they objectify all that pain onto you. And they think, oh, they don't know what's going on in my head. They're not gonna, but it's affecting you. Now, I don't know why you don't call your dad dad, but fuck it. Again, he had sex with your mom. Excuse my language. And that's the only reason you were born, right? And now they may not even love each other anymore and all or whatever, and they're going through whatever because they themselves haven't healed from whatever wounds that they're going through from their own childhood, from their own life, and the cycle just keeps repeating itself. And so when I say this, toxic parents, parents are the number one people who are supposed to give you love and affection and treat you a certain way since you were a baby. And if they didn't give it to you, you're going to go walking around on earth confused as shit because you don't know who you are, and what you have to offer, or what you have to give, because you didn't receive it, so you don't know how to give it. And you don't know how to give it to yourself. So I think, and I just want to tell you guys, I really don't know how to go about, I don't want to make this video too long, because I want to make it in sessions so you guys can understand and not talk about it for like a whole hour. But I want you to do me a favor. SR. I want you to go sit with yourself tonight. Really evaluate what you've been through. Really, really just go in and see every single thing that you've been through. And cry if you need to. Feel the pain. See the images if you need to. Understand what you've been through for yourself. Accept it. Go fuck yeah. Damn. Jesus Christ. I went through that shit. Now what? My mom's not going to listen to me. My dad's not going to listen to me. I'm 22 years old. It seems like they're not really going to listen to me if it's been like 2 decades and they still don't listen to me. And they still don't validate me or anything. So I need to start validating myself. I need to start protecting myself. I need to start loving myself. They didn't love me, but I love me. And I know it's easier said than done. But the first thing you need to do is realize, again, just because they're your parents, it doesn't mean that you need to hold this pain of, damn, that's my mom. Damn, that's my dad. Why don't they love me? Because that's just reality, and people have kids for no reason. Okay? And the reason I'm so blunt about this topic, and I know a lot of you guys are out there like, oh my God, she has no soul. What the hell? Why is she talking like that about parents? That's just because my parents did what they did to me. And they had no sympathy, no care whatsoever for what they did to me. And I always wondered as a kid, same with you, growing up, wondering, oh my God, my mom's not listening to me. Oh my God, my father's penetrating me. Oh my fucking God, my sister is not there for me. Oh my God, you know, my family's not there for me. Nobody's listening to me. Oh my God, it's like so scary. But nobody cares because they only care about themselves. And that's the reality, and that's the truth. And I came to that realization myself when I was 16 years old, and I left home because I realized, oh my God, my father is a psychopath. Seriously, that's why he's in prison now for 42 years. I put him there, by the way. My mom, same shit, psycho ass bitch. She didn't care about her own daughter, and I'm not gonna sit there and try to talk to them about it or tell them how I feel because they are doing this to me. They are causing this pain on me. So what makes you think that they really care? So I know that in this video I was talking about one specific person, but that's just because one specific person's story can relate to so many people's stories. I have friends who were treated like shit by their parents their whole life. Until this day, they go, oh, Batel, no, I can't chill because, yeah, I got to take care of my mom real quick. Yeah, I got to take care of my mom, you know? And it's kind of like, okay, you're just doing it because she's your mom, because she gave birth to you. But in the end of the day, you're mistreated all the time and you're trying to constantly give back. So what I'm saying in this video, guys, is that as a 22-year-old, I don't know if you still live with your parents. I don't know what's going on. But if you do live with your parents, do me a favor. You're 22. Go get a job. Start saving up. Move out. Live your life. See who you are for a second. Learn yourself. Be alone. Go do what you like doing. Go explore the world on your own. Meet people on your own. Make your own decisions. But while you're walking on the earth, planet Earth, if you're talking to someone and they kind of make you feel or remind you of your parents for any reason, or they remind you that you're not worthy for any reason, or they make you feel like shit for any reason, those people are not your people. And it's going to take you a really long time to find those people. Because I've been on my own for years. And I only have 3 friends, truly, honestly, in my life who know me very well. What I also want to mention is that you were saying that you feel like people are under your skin. I also want you to really do this type of homework as well. Go outside today and don't pay no mind to anybody. And when I say don't pay no mind to anybody, I'm not saying don't look at them. I'm saying you can look at them, but don't allow yourself to feel their energy. Don't allow yourself to be like, oh my God, look at their face. What did they say about me? Oh my God, what are they thinking about me? Oh my God, like, are they judging me? Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? I understand what you're saying 100%, but you need to understand this. You're alone on this planet. You're always going to be alone. You were born alone. You're going to die alone. And that's just the fact of life. And at this point in your life, you need to start accepting yourself rather than trying to have other people validate your existence. And I know it's a really hard thing to do, but that is the only way to live your life. Once you really look at yourself and go, oh shit, I have a being, I have a soul, I have my own person. Like, I am individual, I am unique. Who am I? Damn, my parents don't care about me? Fuck them. They gave me a life. I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna live the life that I really want to live. If I like somebody or I'm interested in somebody, I'm gonna walk up to them, let them know I'm interested in them. But I'm not ready for anything committed because I am personally learning about myself and I'm not ready for anything serious. Honestly, 22-year-olds shouldn't even be in relationships. And the reason I'm saying that is because I got into a serious relationship myself when I was 24 and it lasted 2.5 years. And I can't even lie to you. For a very long time in my relationship, I was doubting my relationship because I felt like I was too young to be in one, and I felt like I needed to learn a lot about myself before committing myself to someone else. You need to love yourself first before anything else. And everything else will fall into place once you start loving yourself, truly loving yourself. I'm not talking about getting your nails done, going to buy some shoes, eating a nice ass meal. No, loving yourself. Looking at yourself in the mirror, appreciating who you are. Looking at your hands, appreciating that you have all these body parts that you can use on a daily basis. Appreciate, oh shit, damn, I got black hair. Word, all right, that's my hair color. That's who I am. This is the body that my being is in right now. And that's what I'm going to have to be. And I'm going to have to learn myself and love myself. So I hope this video helped you guys. I know I was kind of yapping a lot about self-love, but that's like the #1 tool that we need to start learning. And we can talk more about toxic parents and toxic relationships with your folks if you guys want to learn more about that, because there's so much on this topic that is so extreme that perhaps we're going to have to do longer videos on these subjects. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for every single comment. I read them all, honestly, and I take them all in, and I really, really can relate to all of them. And I'm just so happy that we're finally talking about this, because I feel like the world is asleep. And I think that people are repeating cycles and not even realizing them. And it is so terrible, because then we just die not doing really anything in this life, but trying to fix a wound from childhood, which is something that you must do before death. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like fix your relationships with every single person on this planet. Does that make sense? So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you. Don't forget to share it with your friends and your family who you feel that they need this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like these. Don't hate because I changed. Appreciate, guys. For those of you who are like, oh my God, she's not tattooing anymore. Listen, we gotta evolve, okay? I can't stay in the same place forever. But right now, I gotta talk to you guys about some real serious stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. And if you guys are interested in anything makeup-wise, please let me know in the comment section below. Stay safe, stay healthy, and love yourself.